And Northern Star is runway 36, clear for takeoff. Box is yours. Jim sending out the hole.
Well, this time we have a clear day for takeoff by here, boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, entering Airshow Center, the one and only Gentleman Jim Peitz. It'll be my pleasure to talk about his act today and the great things that he has done in his very long and storied career of aviation. But as Danny mentioned, this is a very special bonanza. Live from the other day, mass arrival. But to talk about why this airplane can do things that your normal stop cannot. Jim is the owner of Mustang Aviation, a full-service FBO located in his hometown of Pierce, South Dakota. Mustang Aviation provides fuel,
Shut off runway 33.
construction maintenance. As Jim approaches from the left, he sets up for half of a Cuban 8. He's been flying for more than 50 years. He's amassed more than 20,000 hours of accident-free flight in more than 166 different models of general aviation. This year marks his 34th year of performing aerobatics, and during that time, he's in
Northern Star is across the other runway. Contact tower over 126.6.
As he's pulling up out of the south end, looks like he's setting up for a hammerhead, moving off the airspeed, taking the rudder, and right back down the hill he's coming, moving up some airspeed for his next maneuver, which should be a barrel roll. Now, Jim flew a Crystal Eagle and an extra 300L for many years. Enjoyed performing a P-51D Mustang, a Harvard Mark IV, a 450 Stearman, and of course, this ever-popular aerobatic Bonanza. Jim says he's happiest when he's flying and is a true advocate for general aviation. He believes that general aviation is one of the greatest freedoms that we enjoy in this country. And that controlling an aerobatic aircraft through an aerobatic sequence with precision and energy management, as he's doing this afternoon, is the pinnacle of his aviation career. Jim's been heavily involved in the airshow industry and served for 6 years as the board of directors of the National Council of Airshows, including 2 years as its chairman. Currently serves on the ACE committee, and he's also an aerobatic competency examiner, and he's also a mentor in aerobatic competence. Approaching from the right, aerobatic Bonanza, Gentleman Jim Peitz, here in South Dakota. Jim's next maneuver is the Cuban 8. He hasn't played so much wind today, but you can see him actually on the side in the sky. Very popular maneuver with aerobatic performers. It seems like almost everyone is trying to outdo the other to make the perfect 8 in the sky. Now, watching Jim perform today, keep in mind this is not your typical Bonanza. It's a 1986. The Beech Bonanza has been in continuous production longer than any other aircraft. Since its initial production in 1947, more than 17,000 Bonanzas have been built. Now, of those 17,000, only 179 were certified for aerobatics. As a matter of fact, the airplane that you're seeing flying today, November 14JP, is serial number CJ177, making it one of the last aerobatic. photographers out there, I don't catch the mood in some aerobatic performances when they head on down to the south. And speaking of photos, Jim's going to set up for his photo pass in just a moment. Jim's Bonanza is powered by a stock engine out of the great 300 horsepower Continental IO 550, turning a horizontal propeller, three-bladed super
To that wind 34015, runway 36.
weighing almost 30,000 pounds. He's certified to +6 and -3 G. Actually, Jim has just called in. He's approved plans as well. I'd like to mention Jim's sponsors, which include Parts Propeller, leader in aircraft propeller systems, built on honor in Ohio since 1917. From wheels up to wheels down, Jim's superior graphical weather and entertainment and his favorite tips to maximize his situational awareness and comfort in Sirius XM. Jim's also sponsored by Wittman Aerospace Technology, certified experimental aircraft, made in America. Jim's also sponsored by Phillips 66 Aviation Products. At home or on the road, it's always Jim's choice. And of course, Mustang Aviation, Jim's state-of-the-art full-service FBO located in his hometown here in South Dakota, in a great state of South Dakota. It's the aerobatic Bonanza as well as the P-51 Mustang, which Jim flies to air shows, are on display at Mustang Aviation. If you're in the area, Jim invites you to stop by. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Gentleman Jim Peitz and his aerobatic Bonanza.
Bonanza aerobatics of Gentleman Jim Peitz. Now it's going to get loud with rap noise. For the award-winning Clayton aerobatic team, I call these guys, they're all from the South. Whenever they've had an air show, man, you're going to have some laughs, some grins, and some fun. They are the recipients of both the Bill Barber Award for showmanship